Hey, this is Mariela from the Functional Company. All right, so how do I stretch my fasting window during a fast? So if you watch my previous episodes, I always say, start with the 12 hours, which is basically just making sure that you are taking out the nighttime snacks and just kind of really do basically 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., 9 p.m. to 9 a.m., whatever works for you and your lifestyle, right? So you got those 12 hours, and then how do you stretch it from there? The easiest time to do the fasting is during the time that you're sleeping, right? So you're going to stretch it on both sides of that. So you're going to bring down your dinner slightly earlier or your breakfast slightly later, right? It just depends. Some people really like to have dinner at a certain time, and some people prefer to have breakfast at a certain time. Kind of like, I noticed that some people are more dinner people and some people are more breakfast people. And so sometimes it's easy for someone to just like skip one of those meals and just really open up the window that way, right? So it's just that way. So you start with the 12 hours. If you're going to go to 14, you're either going to push your breakfast a little later, which some people are like, hey, actually, I kind of like that. So it's very simple for someone to do that, or bring down your dinner and make it a little earlier. And some people really like that, right? Or just skip dinner altogether. It just kind of depends on your lifestyle. You can kind of play with it and see what works best for you. Maybe if you pushed breakfast later, you don't feel well, you don't feel focused, you just don't feel as optimized. So you want to keep your breakfast in, or you want to keep it in during a certain time frame. But dinner doesn't bother you so much if you change that up, right? So you're going to play with it, but the easiest time to have the 12 hours to begin with is obviously when you're going to have those 7 to 8 hours of sleeping, and then just, kind of play with your dinner and breakfast time. So that's all I want to mention this time around. How you're going to stretch it is you're going to start with the 12 hours, then you're going to go to 14. The 12 hours are usually very easy to do as long as you're not nighttime snacking. And you might actually just have to focus on that for like a few days until those cravings go away, because sometimes you're nighttime snacking because you have those like kind of like a little bit of a sweet feeling, like you have craved sweets. So you want to just work on no nighttime snacks for a few days until you feel like that's pretty easy. Your cravings have really reduced. Once you've gotten that under control, then you're going to really stretch out from 12 hours to 14 hours. You could do 1 hour on each side, or really push breakfast later or push dinner earlier. Just kind of depends on your lifestyle. You can play with it and just kind of see what feels better for your body. And don't be confused on like if someone says, no, you have to do it this one other way. You can do it. You can try it that way if somebody suggests a different way, but in the end, you got to really observe what is working for your body, what's working for your, your brain, your mind, your mental focus, all of that, right? That's going to be your main answer or conclusion, is going to be based on what feels correct for your body and your lifestyle, right? It shouldn't be that much effort, so it should be something you can really kind of put into your lifestyle in a gradual basis, right? All right, thanks so much for tuning in. That's all I have this time around, and I will see you on the flip side. Hey, if you're liking the information on this channel, don't forget to subscribe, click the button, and share this with your friends and family. We've got lots more information coming. Thanks so much for being here.